I was born and raised in Pittsburgh during the Depression years. It was an interesting period of time. A lot of those things like Facebook, that was in existence. In fact, in the first computers that we used online, you couldn't, back in 1980, you couldn't go online like you do now. You had to dial up into there, and you had to dial numbers like you'd dial into a computer system that someone had in their home, and then put data on there, and you could retrieve that data from their computer.
In order to gain a better understanding of the roots of today's ever-changing technology, I interviewed some local senior citizens.
Well, when I started in the business of doing mechanical work, we had a slide rule, and we had an adding machine, and we had a pencil or a pen.
Yeah, we Google all the time. Everything comes up, say, oh, well, I'll just check that out. And you go over there and punch it in, say, oh, yeah, you find all this stuff now. Some of it's not true. And so you have to become a little more canny in identifying truth, because truth is a hard thing to find, especially when it's so easy to put stuff out there.
I grew up with my grandparents on a farm in the Appalachian region of southern Ohio. So no electricity till I was 16. No running water, still wasn't any running water, or inside bathroom. And we lived fairly near a highway and railroad tracks, lots of trains in those days.
Well, yeah, but we had methods. I mean, when I was down plowing the field and they wanted me to come up for lunch or for dinner, they would just take a big towel and wave the towel, and that was our cell phone.
Right.
So you just come up because you're hungry.
Right.
So we didn't have those luxuries.
Every minute of the day, 100,000 tweets are sent. 684,478 pieces of content are shared on Facebook. 2 million searches are made on Google. 48 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube. 3,600 photos are shared on Instagram, and $272,000 are spent by consumers online. The field of technology is constantly changing and developing, always striving to make what was once impossible, possible, increasing the loss of focus, reflection, and depth in communication by using virtual books rather than paper, shopping online instead of in the stores, and using cellular devices to have conversations opposed to face-to-face interaction. As technology continues to change, people are constantly plugged into their technology when they really need to be plugged into the world around them.
So now Google and Facebook and all of those online systems, they weren't in existence until 1990, late 1990s, and of course in 2000 they became very popular.
There are uses for Facebook and Twitter.
Right.
And I said, but it's not to enter Facebook and say, well, I'm shaving now, or now I'm brushing my teeth, or now I'm at the
Lack
baseball
of privacy,
game.
yeah.
Well, that's right. What do I care what you're doing? As long as you brush your teeth and you have proper oral hygiene, then that's all I need to know.
When we would listen to the radio, we would have to use our imagination. When you bring something up on your television or on your iPhones, it's all there for you, so you don't have to imagine anything.